Assalamu alaikum. Today we have a Prius 2017 imported from Japan. One of my close friend, imports one from Japan. It's landed here. Battery hybrid system's not working. After taking the back seat out, the panels out, it's water damaged quite badly. It's all corroded. Really badly. That's the thing with Japanese, you don't know what you're gonna get. Most of the times they're good cars, but this one's a bad apple. Everything's corroded. I don't know if it's been parked in a water puddle or somebody's changed the battery when it came here. What is what? We'll have to further investigate it and then take it from there. But it doesn't look very good. So all the ECU, the voltage sensors and the wiring and the ECU of the hybrid, after opening it up, we'll know what the position is. But at the moment, it doesn't look very good. I thought it was just a simple fix, but it's actually not a simple fix. It's all corroded. So if you do import cars from Japan, make sure it's somebody good, because you are taking a lot of a risk importing cars here. You're better off going to somebody that imports them on a regular basis, where you don't get in anything like this, because this is like some extra money which is not in your budget when you bought the car, thinking you're going to get a cheap job or a cheap car. When it comes here, it turns out to be something else. It can be a nightmare. So just be careful when you import them. Just import them from somebody that's good, or go to somebody who imports them on a regular basis. And this guy, friend of mine, he imports them on a regular basis, and he lived in Japan as well. And if he gets lumbered with one of these, you imagine if you're a new person what you're gonna get. So that's that. So we'll open it up more, and I'll keep you updated. Thank you. We've got the battery on the bench table. So that's the ECU. Controls the hybrid battery. It looks like it's all flooded in with water. It's like it's out of a junkyard. No, on a 2017. I'm surprised the car was still started up with all that. And after taking the lid off, see all that, all the cells have just perished. Yeah, they've been shorting in there. I'm just puzzled with this car, because when you lift the battery out, eventually there's no watermarks outside the car. In the interior there's no watermarks, it's just inside this battery. I mean, that's the main fuse, and that's got flooded as well. It must have been parked in water or somewhere. But if you look at the car, can't see no watermarks, so I don't know. They just give it to us with all the, unless they changed the battery from Japan and sent it down here, just got rid of it. But look at them cells. That's 2017 model on a new Prius. Look at them cells. It's all corroded, all been shorting out. See that there? 2017. Have they shorted out in between them? Completely wrecked. Completely wrecked. That's not with age, that's not with use. That's been in water. That's what water damage does to electrical. I'm surprised the car was still running and it didn't go on fire in that state. I don't know how the car got here. That's why when you get them from Japan, it can be a nightmare. Just be careful out there. This guy does them on a regular basis, imports cars from there, and if he gets scanned like this, look at that, look at that. Oh dear, dear me. Well, if you look at the car where the battery was, there's no water here, and there's no corrosion here. Apart from these wires here, they've got some, I don't know. Other than that, I mean, they all look alright. I mean, if you look at the carpet and look at the rest of the car in there, it seems to be alright. It's just the battery itself. I think they've changed the battery, or I don't know what's happened with this car. Only somebody in Japan can tell us. So we'll take it apart and see what is what. I don't think there's right much to salvage out of that battery.